What's going on, guys? Back with another late night discussion. Um, I want to talk about positivity because you hear a lot of people preaching about positivity, right? And being positive and having positive emotions and thinking positive and having a good optimistic attitude. Well, when people talk about positivity, they're really lying to themselves. Because if you really look at the world, people don't like nothing positive. And this is how you know people don't like nothing positive. You make a song, whether it be a R&B song or whether it be a rap song. You make a song about something that's positive. You make a song about morals. You make a song about good deeds. You make a song about anything that is uh, morally ethical. Make a song and see how many people will rock with that. People will be like, man, cut that crap off. That crap lame. People don't want anything positive in this world. No matter how many people talk about being optimistic, no matter how many people talk about having a positive attitude, people talk about thinking positive thoughts, manifesting positivity in your life. People don't want nothing positive. Screw what they say. Just look at the world and what people gravitate to and what people honor. In this world, people like stuff that's negative. The more negative it is, the better. And in this world, you'll go further and get more love and respect if you're a immoral person. Being morally ethical, being morally correct, people don't care nothing about that. People don't like nothing that's positive. That's why I never understood why you have some people that'll say, I'm not going to associate with you because you're negative or you have a negative attitude. When people say stuff like that, they just gaslighting you because they don't agree with something you're saying or something that you're doing. Because when you really think long and hard about things, people like stuff that's negative. That's why when people tell you, "Oh, I'm not going to deal with you or associate with you because you're negative." No, it's not the fact that you're negative. It's just that they don't agree or see eye to eye with what you're saying. What you're saying is rubbing their feathers the wrong way. So disregard that. People like negativity. I mean, you look at the news, you look at the music, you look at the world. There's more negativity in the world than good. So that ought to tell you something. People like things that are negative. The more negative, the better. People don't like nothing positive. I never let nobody tell me you got to have a positive attitude. You got to have a positive outlook on life. Being positive don't mean nothing. Having good morals and being a decent, upstanding human being don't matter to people. People don't care about that crap. Believe it or not, they really don't. I'm just being real with you. You know, people love negativity. That's why I don't allow people to tell me, "Oh, you're just a negative person." That's why, things are not going right in your life, and that's why you catching all the hell you catching, and that's why things are not working out for you. People will try to gaslight you and make you think that you're a negative person to why things are not working out for you in life. But think about this. Think about all the immoral people who have good lives. Think about all the immoral people that have good lives. So I don't allow people to try to gaslight me into believing that my thinking and my outlook on life is why I've had a lot of the bad experiences I've had in my life. I don't allow people to do that to me because, believe it or not, if you pay close attention to people, people love things that are negative. Because in this world, It's all about the superficial anyway. And if you're a person who's attractive and you have a lot of negative qualities, you have all the characteristics of an a-hole. People won't care that you have all the characteristics of an a-hole because you look good. So it doesn't matter how negative or how much of a bad attitude that you have, because people like the way that you look. And that's why I say people love negativity, because people will excuse bad and negative behavior from people that they deem as valuable. So if people deem a person valuable, or if they feel that a person is worth something because of what they look like or because of what they have monetarily, people are going to have a certain love for that person, and they're going to have a certain level of respect for that person because of the position that they're in. So if you're a person that looks good, or if you're a person who's loaded with money, or you're a person who's famous, you have influence, you can get away with being an a-hole, and people will excuse you being an a-hole. So when people tell you that you're negative and you have a bad attitude, that's why things are not going well in your life, that's gaslighting. That's gaslighting at its finest. When people tell you you need to change your mindset, you need to get a better outlook on life, all of that is shaming tactics, because they don't necessarily see eye to eye with what you're saying, or they don't agree with your perspective on things, because it's a lot of negativity in this world. And there are people who really are negative, but you know what? People respect them, and people still want to be around them, because looks is everything in this world. Looks and money is everything. Status is too. So I had to learn in my life to stop looking at things from a morally correct perspective, because no one cares about what's morally correct. Nobody cares about what's right. Because I had to understand that in some people's mind, and this goes to show that you're dealing with an evil individual, a dark spirited person. In some people's mind, what's wrong is righteous, and what's good is evil. Some people's mind is like that. So I had to understand that everybody doesn't process information the same. Some people believe that evil is the right thing, and some people believe that good is bad. So when you have a twisted world like that, that just when you have a sick, twisted world like that, you can't even waste your time talking to people like that. And that's why I say, don't let people try to gaslight you into thinking that you have a negative mindset or that your outlook on things is wrong, because people like negativity. They don't like nothing positive. Like the best analogy I gave is when I talked about becoming a musician. You make music about positivity and see how many people buy your albums. Because people don't like nothing positive. They don't want to hear nothing that's morally correct. They don't want to hear nothing good. People like evil. They like things that are demonic. They do. And this is why I don't pay people any attention when I hear people talking about positive thoughts create your reality. That's all BS. Because my question to people who talk this positivity crap, be real with yourself. You're not a positive person yourself. You like negativity. People like negativity. They do. That's why I had to learn when people say, "Oh man, you just negative," or I'm not trying to be around negative people. When people say things like that, all that is gaslighting tactics, because they don't want to confront the truth. They don't want to hear the realness that you spitting. So since they don't want to hear the truth, or be confronted with the truth, they'll tell you that you're negative and, oh, I'm not trying to be around you because you're a negative person, because they don't want to be confronted with the truth. People who hate the truth and people who like believing lies are evil people, in my opinion. I truly believe those people are evil. People don't like positivity. That's what I had to get through my head. But I'm more than likely gonna talk about this some more. But that's been tonight's discussion. Leave your comments. Have a good night.